She's a chief judge.
Okay, these are the three people. Oh, there are four. Okay. Okay. Good evening, everybody. We are about to go into the business pitch competition. I'm going to call the people so that they can be ready. We have Brother Joshua Whiskey. We have Chinke Gini Kachi Lois. We have Glory Etugudo Thomas. And we have Wisdom Kutobu. Sorry if I'm murdering your name. Please forgive me. Now, we'll recall the first evening that we were here, Sister Edidion took her time to explain what will be expected this business pitch competition. If you did not pay attention, that's on you, because it is from those things that she said that we will use to judge this business pitch. Where are those people? Let me now call them up. As they come up, please appreciate them. We have number one, Joshua Whiskey. Joshua Whiskey. Okay. We have Chinke Gini Kachi Lois. We have Glory Etugudo Thomas. Glory Etugudo Thomas. And I'm told that Wisdom Kutubo is not here, has left, right? Is Wisdom Kutubo here? Okay. Okay. So we are going ahead with the business pitch competition. First, let me appreciate you three for being part of this business pitch. I do not want you to feel happy that anyhow, 1, 2, 3, I will get something. You may not. Because last year we were very, very lenient. We had not spent time preparing you, and so we just accepted 1, 2, 3. For this time, all the things that we will look at will carry their own marks. So for avoidance of doubt, I will tell you again, we will be looking at your business idea. We'll look at your presentation skills. We'll look at the market potential. We'll look at the financial understanding. We'll look at revenue model and customer acquisition. We'll look at your business traction, scalability, and use of technology. All those will give you a total score that will be over 100. We will not give first, second, or third to anybody that does not score at least up to 50. So if all three of you score below 50, we will consider that nobody won this business pitch. You must actually try. It is when you have gotten up to 50% that we will now begin to grade you. Is that clear? So we hope that you paid attention when Edidion was telling you what we will be looking for today. Are you ready to pitch? Are you ready to pitch? Okay. We will give you We will give you 5 minutes to pitch your business to us and convince us to give you money. We will start with Mr. Joshua Whiskey. Your time starts now.
Good evening, all. I'm so impressed to be here. I want to thank the judges. I want to thank my amiable friends. My name is Joshua Whiskey, and I'm the brand figure behind the brand Honey Bedu, where music meets sweetness. Have you ever been stung by a bee before? Quickly, please. Have you ever been stung by a bee before? And if you've ever been stung by a bee before, I want to show you how it feels to be stung, to be working with over 15,000 bees in the farm. Well, they call beekeeping a dangerous work, but we call it a very electrifying business, because it's what gives us the spark that we need. And Honey Bedu is a business strategized for keeping into honey, and we are very, very much interested in keeping into giving quality honey. For a while now, for 2 years, we are a registered brand with the CAC Corporate Affairs Commission. And currently, we are working towards our NAFDAC certification. The honey brand is not just about beekeeping, but it's tied so much to passion in meeting with our customers' demand. This year makes it 2 years we've been operating on quality over quantity. And Honey Bedu started off with love. It started off with the passion that the market has been adulterated with false honey. And because it has been adulterated, we see enough reason to get into the market and make sure that we're changing the narrative. The narrative that honey is always unpure. And most times when we get out to customers, they will say, you can never find honey. And that's why we say, since our customers have said, you can never find original honey, we want to go into the business of beekeeping, so that when they tell us you can never find honey, we will tell them that you can always find honey from Honey Bedu. The reason why we are here in Honeybedu is because the market has been adulterated, and we are very, very much aware of that. People don't really love truth. And because of that, we are coming into the market to keep up with integrity and to make people know that, yes, there is true honey. Many a times when you go to the market, it's very difficult to convince a customer that truly there is honey. But for the past 2 years, which we've been operating over quality, we've evolved through various packaging processes. We started off from packaging our cans, just using normal cans, to get into our branded honey, which we have today, Honey Bedu, where music meets sweetness. And also we've grown from selling honey to 20 individuals, 3 pharmacies, 2 retailers, and now today we can boastfully say that we have 40 returning customers, not just buy and go. They come back and we buy again. 8 pharmacies we are supplying currently, 14 retailers, and over 2 supermarkets we've been able to get in touch. Our project for this year, for the growth of Honey Bedu, is to increase our capacity to 70 returning customers, 30 retailers, and 10 supermarkets. The problem we are solving, according to multiple studies by across Nigeria that was conducted in 2024 down to 2025, including those in Northwest, Northeast, we discovered that over 40 to 60% of honey that are sold in markets are fake. But while there are 90% of honey sourced directly from beekeepers that they are already pure. So the high possibilities of getting honey from a direct beekeeper, the chances that you are going to definitely get original honey, 90% of that. That's the very reason we are coming into the market to changing the narrative and make people understand that, yes, honey is sourced from the right source, and truly we can get the product. We have market distrust, as we've said before, poor acceptability of locally sourced honey, and easy access to pure and unadulterated honey. So we don't usually see people that sell honey. But because of that, we've delved into the market to make sure that we source our honey directly from our farm, and also our local beekeepers. We source our honey directly from our farm, from our local beekeepers.
Okay, Mr. Joshua, can you come forward? So we just want to ask you some few questions to get clarity. First question I want to ask is, in terms of your financials, so can you tell us more about your market traction? That is what I want to find out. You said you want to expand to 70. So can you tell us in terms of your markets and financials?
We want to expand. Sorry, I didn't get the question clearly.
Tell us more about your financials. Tell us more about your financials. So for example, this is what I put into the business. This is what comes out.
Okay. We have every month, you can start in beekeeping with over 80,000 naira. 80,000 naira. Yes, as low as 80,000 naira. When you get your equipment and you are able to make sure that you have the technical know-how on how to source and attract your bees down to the farm. Because getting a smoker, getting a hive, and getting the stuff that would validate your beekeeping process, like this suit, is over 30,000 naira. So if you want to go into beekeeping, it is quite okay as a starter to come into the business with just that figure. And over time, when we have harvest, usually in a month we could get up to 15 liters of honey. While if we have more harvest, more hives, if we are able to add more hives,
I have a question. I need to understand. Honey Bedu,
yes,
where music meets sweetness.
we hear music meets sweetness.
Right, music meets sweetness. What exactly do you do? Do you sing and dance? What do you do? Where's the Bedu with the honey? Where's you don't get my question.
I'm not hearing.
I say, you say where music meets sweetness.
Yes, ma'am.
In your entire pitch, I didn't hear the music. I didn't hear the music in the entire pitch. So where is the music that meets the sweetness?
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes. We have it on our slide, just that we're too fast to meet up with the time frame. Honey Bedu is a lifestyle brand, and I'm a music lover. I'm not just a music lover. I love to make people understand that when you are definitely having a cracked voice, because we went out in the morning and I've been using honey to make sure that my voice is getting back to normalcy. And for those that heard me quite earlier, understand that my voice was very, very bad compared to how it was now. But because I used Honey Bedu, now my voice is getting restored. So for those who are really enthusiastic in honey means Honey Bedu. The Bedu there is bringing in the excitement when it comes to honey. That means if you are taking Honey Bedu, the taste feels like your favorite celebrity music, which you are tasting. Honey Bedu simply, we could put that healthy living should feel as good as your favorite song. That is where we combine the name together.
Okay. Mr. Joshua, thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, take me through your financials. How much is a bottle of honey?
We have 5 sizes of honey.
Okay.
And it's ranging from 2,000 naira to 12,000.
So how much is your profit per bottle?
For
Per bottle.
a bottle, due to the different sizes, selling a honey from the lowest to the biggest could range.
How many sizes do you have?
5, 10 cl, 25, 50, 75, and 1 liter. This is the biggest of all.
Let's take 75.
75.
How much is your profit
You
margin?
could get 1,000 naira if you sell it 75 as somebody who is reselling.
Okay, who are your highest sellers? Your wholesalers or the retailers?
Currently, we are our wholesalers are the highest. Those are, the retailers. Because we make supplies to supermarkets and retailers.
Okay, so how much is your wholesale price?
The wholesale price for this one is around, the wholesale price when we sell this one is around 10,500. The price of this one is 12,000.
We told you 75 liters.
Okay, 75.
So going back with the 75 liters,
Sorry.
75 CL.
75
How much?
CL.
Yes, what's your wholesale price?
A wholesale price is sold for 8,000 naira. Yes.
8,000 naira as your cost price.
Yes.
So if 8,000 naira is your cost price, how much is your profit in it?
8,000 naira. If 8,000 is my cost price, my profit in it is 1,000 naira.
It's 1,000 naira.
So we literally gain more when we sell to individuals. But when we sell in wholesale, we tend to gain lesser than the initial price. Focus for wholesale price, for those that buy it from us individually, they could buy at the rate of 9,000 naira. But when we sell to resellers, we give them at the rate of 8,000.
Next question, you talked about sourcing honeys.
Yeah.
So honey bedu, is it only from your hive or do you also buy from other hives?
Okay, it's literally on the slide. I talked about our source of honey is being gotten from two sources. One is directly from our farm, and secondly is directly from our local beekeepers. So since we've been into the business, we have contact of those who are also into honey keeping, and there is no way they could literally sell fake honey to us because we know the system.
Okay, so that's fine with madam. We go back to the finance. If a bottle of honey gives you 1,000 naira as wholesale and they are the highest bidders, please, how much do you supply 75 CL? Please be specific. How much do you, on the probability, how many do you supply in a month on steady base? For instance, it can be from 10 to 20. I want to get your profit right. So how many do you supply in monthly basis for the 75 CL? And how much is your profit?
Depends. Currently, the 75 CL is not really in vogue. In essence, our suppliers, those we supply to, they don't really buy the 75 CL. The bottles they buy more is 1 liter, 50 CL, 25 CL, and 10 CL.
Okay, let me use this to be better for you. Choose a CL that you sell more.
For a liter, we could literally sell up to 15 bottles in a month.
So that's 15,000. Please, how many staff? You didn't talk about your team. How many staff do you have?
Currently, we don't have a staff that is based. We have those that are co-workers. In essence, if I want to go to a beekeeping, if my harvest for that particular time, because there are some times you could have more harvest. If the harvest is very more, and I see that I cannot be able to finish the work, I will need the help of a co-beekeeper to assist me in going to the farm. But it's not like it's unpaid. Like I pay monthly, it's not a payroll.
So you pay per time?
I pay per time or per harvest,
those
whatever we get.
They are still your worker, it's just that there is another part you put them. So,
well, I still go to their farm as well. So it's like trade by barter.
Okay, so that's fine. So when you are talking about your business, those are also your team members. I mentioned that.
Yes.
So it doesn't sound very right for you to talk about your business without mentioning your team.
Okay.
Because you can't actually run them alone.
Okay.
So that's for that. And under here we have use of technology. Do you use any technology for yourselves? Or?
Yes. We have our social media handle that we can easily find us on Facebook on Honey Bedu. While on Instagram, you can find us on honey_Bedu. We also make use of WhatsApp channels to make sure that our customers get to meet us in person. And also, we have our Google address whereby some customers that are really much interested could literally go online and Google about us and know where we are and come and get honey from us. We have for the Google, we've couple have some persons.
That's okay. So for the last question. What is your business model?
My business model. Currently, Honey Bedu has grown, and for a point now, we make sure that we have a plan to make the market a market whereby people can trust in us. And one of the ways people can trust in us on how they could come to buy.
That's fine. You can say thank you.
We want to immediately go to Chinge Kinikachi. Please come up. You have 5 minutes to give a comprehensive pitch. We will not take so much time with questions. Be as comprehensive as possible. We had told you the criteria. Try to touch each of them.
8 out of 10 women wear wigs in Nigeria, and most of them don't get the value or the quality they deserve. I know that someone, out of all the ladies in this hall, one person must be wearing a wig, and getting a wig that has quality, that represents personality, is a problem in our society for women. My name is Ginika Chukulois Chinke, and I'm the CEO of Kachi Wigs Depot. My brand helps women create and curate high-quality, durable, and stylish wigs that truly reflect their individuality, boost confidence, and also provide simplified beauty routine. The first problem that my brand has noted in my line of business is poor fit or comfort. And the second problem is limited styles. The third problem is inaccessible luxury. And our solution to these problems, I mentioned poor fit and comfort. My brand has provided a vast opportunity for customers to have breathable caps with straps, adjustable straps, just like the one I'm wearing on my head. If I remove it, I'll remove it and show you later. So for a secure and comfortable fit all day long. Sometimes when you wear wigs, sometimes it's bogus, it doesn't fit, and sometimes it's not flat. If you touch my hair, the one on my hair is very flat, very comfortable, and removable. You can remove it at any time, even as it's also a frontal. I didn't install this wig. So we provide a situation where wigs can look natural and look comfortable for women to wear all day long, for as long as possible, and also easy to remove whenever you feel that you are finished using that wig. So the second solution is providing diverse styles and textures, affordable luxury, easy maintenance. We provide a wide range of textures ranging from straight, wavy, curly, and coily wigs, lengths, colors, and cuts to suit every preference and concern. We provide premium quality at competitive prices, making luxury wigs accessible to more women. We design wigs for easy care, allowing women to spend less on styling and more on living. Just like I mentioned, frontal wigs are always a problem for women to rock. So in order to make it easy for women to rock frontal wigs anytime they want, without going to a stylist to style your frontal every time you want to rock it, we make it glueless in a way that you can easily fix it in the comfort of your home without consulting anyone. And so our market opportunity, we are targeting women ranging from 20 to 55 years. We desire to experiment with different looks without commitment, appreciating quality and value for money. We specifically care for women entrepreneurs, professionals, and mothers who value efficiency and personal presentation. In our total addressable market, up to 10 million women are using wigs in our country in Nigeria. Let me cover my, up to 10 million. My God.
Ginika. Ginika, yes, there's some questions here for you. First is, what's your business traction?
My business structure.
Traction. How many years have you been doing the business?
That is how much my business
How long have you been into this business?
am I gaining?
How long have you been into the business? Like, how long have you been doing it?
Okay. I've been in this business for 4 years, since 2021.
Is it registered
Yes, SME.
with CSC?
No, it's SME.
Okay. What's your turnover a month, 2 months, 6 months?
My phone number.
Turnover. What's your turnover?
In 1 month, I gain at least 200,000 naira.
Okay. In terms of profits.
Yeah, my profit.
In terms of profits.
In terms of profit, no, in terms of profit, I gain up to 100,000 naira at least.
Okay. Okay. That's all from me.
Sorry, I seem to always be left behind. What do you do? Do you make wigs or you sell wigs?
I make and sell.
So all the ones that you sell are made by you.
Yes, ma.
You were trying to talk about your total addressable market. Please, can you take through that? Just that. Maybe after that we can. You were trying to talk about your market opportunity. So please, can you take us through that? You don't know your market opportunity by heart? That's fine. No, that's fine.
I'm trying to revert.
You can sit so that another person can. Thank you.
Gloria to God, Thomas.
Good evening, all. Good evening, my judges. My name is Glory Etogoda Thomas. My business name is Glorious Cake. We deal with cupcakes. And we are located at 11 Dongoso Lane, Eket, Akwa Ibom State. Our contact is 0814-372-7498. That's our WhatsApp contact. In case you want to contact us. Okay. What if a bite of a cake transports you back to that happiest moments you used to have? In Glorious Cake, we don't just sell. We sell a moment of joy. Why many people settle for cake that lacks freshness and creativity? Glorious Cake offers freshly baked cake as a solution to that problem. So our target market is the general public, as what we offer is being consumed by the all or the groups of individuals. So our target market is the general public. We offer a rich melt in mouth texture kind of cupcakes, and it attracts a rebuy. Our business model is B2B2C. We sell to retailers and to final consumers at different rates. Our immediate growth plan is expanding our company. Our immediate growth plan is expanding our company capacity by investing in equipment and opening a store in a high traffic location. Since launching 2 years ago, we have sold over 50,000 cupcakes, and we have maintained more than 600 customers. Our customer base is steadily growing through word of mouth and a repeat business. We project to grow our revenue from 480,000 naira this year to 1 million naira by the end of next year, which is driven by the demands we have. Our gross margin stands at 65%, with our offering margin as high as 80%. We are looking for funding to scale production. We are looking for funding to scale production and to expand our market and delivery reach. Having known my strengths and my weakness, and also ascertained the opportunities and the threats in the existing market, already existing market, Glorious Cake Glorious Cake offers freshly baked cake, of which we serve it in its good quality, so that we can satisfy our customers for a profit. I, Gloria Togodo Thomas, is the lead team with the experience of 4 years in baking. Esther Togodo Thomas is the lead baker. Mr. Mana is the operation and the logistic coordinator. Mfon, Gifts, and Ekaite are the sales representatives we have. And we come together to see to it that we grow our company into a leading cupcake brand in our region. We have built a strong foundation, and we invite you to come join us in this sweet journey. Thank you.
Okay, Gloria, I have some questions for you. How do you make money
How do
from
I
your
make
business?
money? Okay. It's a daily cash. The business gives us daily cash. Now, for example, if we make purchase of the raw materials of 15,000, what we get as interest is 30,000. That's to say, and we cannot sell something of 30,000 in a day. Before I came here, I was able to sell 35,000, and that's the double portion of what we purchased. What we put in is what we get. So that's how I make my money daily cash, except the days I don't do supply or go to market.
You mentioned that you want to expand your business with these grants. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
And you didn't give us a breakdown of, say you want to get a new shop. So let's assume the grant is going for 100,000. So it means that if a shop is 100,000 or it's 150 or 300, as the case may be, you didn't give us a breakdown. So why do you feel that this money will be enough for you in the first place?
Business is already existing, and of course, we have some funds on ground. So whatever I've been given will relate to what I have already. It's just that I want to get a shop in a highly traffic location, and shops like that are somehow expensive and scarce.
How
to
much?
get.
How much?
Though I have not really checked, but
You've not done your assignment.
the equipment I wanted to buy is about 170. That's a gas oven.
Okay. Sister Glory. What is your business needs? What does your business need to scale?
Okay, we need, the major equipment we need is a gas oven. What we have at hand is electric oven, and the issue we are having with electricity is something that we need to acquire a gas oven.
How much is a gas oven?
170,000.
170,000. That was the question he asked you. I think that's fine for me.
I would like everybody to give all the business people a resounding round of applause. It is not easy to put yourself on the spot as they have. And I know that there are many other business people here that could use the grant money, but just the idea of standing before people to try to did not allow them. So that these ones had the courage to come out. Please appreciate them again.
Okay, please let's appreciate these individuals once again. It's not easy to stand here. I know some of us have some beautiful ideas, but we could not make it to the stage, so it's not easy. But there are some observations that I want to state. We do these things to prepare. We do these things to prepare these young persons because it is not, this place is not the only place that they are going to pitch. So you see us ask them questions. Some of the questions, we're actually asking them softer questions. But the reason we do these things is to help them, prepare them for outside here, because I know this is not the only place they're going to pitch. So one of the things that I want to add is, if you are doing any pitching competition, number one, you need to understand how much is the grand prize. First. Second, then you need to tailor your business needs towards that amount. So that would help you in your subsequent pitches. So even if your business need is bigger than the amount that you're being offered, look for a way to tailor it towards that amount. It gives the persons who are giving you that money, or who would want to give you that money, the sense that if I hand this money over to you, you utilize it for whatever purpose. Second of all is, in your subsequent pitches, I like what the first person did. You need to bring your products. The judges, the participants like to see what you do. We want to have a feel of it. So you mentioned cake. We like, bring a cake, let's have a taste. Those things, I'm just giving you a clue. So those things will play on the minds of the judges. So this is for your future pitches, and I wish you guys the best. Continue learning and continue growing. Thank you.
A few comments while we're still tallying up the votes. Bedu, you use technology. That was nice. Ginika, you use your phone. I guess that's also technology. Glory, please don't do another pitch with pen and paper. You are not my age. I'm allowed to do that. You are not. Okay? At the worst, you would have put it on your phone. But what Bedu did was, at least, even if it is 3 slides that you can make, it shows that you're using technology. Also, please practice your pitch. If I were to ask, how many of you actually practice this in front of anybody? Did you? I'm asking you, did you? You did? Did you? Okay. You should not. And it's obvious. It's obvious. You should practice your presentation in front of somebody that will be able to tell you, do this, do that. Okay? And that gives you more confidence when you now stand in front of us. So, Bedu that practiced, you can tell that he had run through it a few times. You guys were not very good with your money, your financials. The monies you're talking about, how you're making, if we ask you, how are you making it? You can't break it down for it to tally. So, if you're pitching, actually, if you say that you're making 200,000 in a month, you should be able to tell us you sell this many weeks and the profit that you make is this much, and that is how you get the 200,000. Don't just pull a number out of the air and tell us, okay? Actually, and when we asked you, Bedu, you told us if I sell this size, pick a measure. After all those, you can say 50 liters, 50 CL. Whether it's one can still be part 50 CL. You know, just give a measure that everybody can follow. Are we together? Okay. Again, if you want to pitch again, please ensure that you practice. You practice. Unfortunately, for me, none of you had a novel business idea. You know, you didn't come up with something that was, oh wow. You're doing honey, wigs, cupcakes. What is special about your cupcakes? What's special about your wigs? What's special about your honey? That's what we want to hear. If it is just honey, then there is what is called USP in business. That is your unique selling point. What is that thing that makes your own different from others? We didn't get that. Your honey is just honey. Yes, you add gbedu, but when I asked, where is the gbedu? It's basically in your mind. Yours just a week, yours cupcake. So you should have what's your unique selling point. I didn't get that. Maybe others did, but I didn't get a unique selling point. And that kind of downgraded you a little bit. I will let Edith Young give her comments and then we'll give the results.
Okay, basically I think both judges have been able to say everything I wanted to say. And to add to that, my lady talking about cake should be able to, I'm going to leave comments with people that come out to pitch. You should be able to tell someone for yourself, pitch for your friend to correct you. The essence of pitching for another person is for the person to tell you, oh, what you say now, say it again. No, I don't think you should stand like that and say, I think you should stand like this. You should stand like that and say, I think you should stand like this. That will help to build confidence more time. And you didn't talk about your financials so well and your market potentials. If you were saving 65-year-old people, how many are there in the whole country? Those ones are just figures you could pick out without looking at your phone. So please, look out for that. And for my guy that did honey, very beautiful thing that you have a beehives. That is your competitive advantage. You had had a very good selling point. You make your own honey from your beehives, while others doesn't make from. They may not be able to control that particular product. So you should be able to communicate that that's your selling point. And please, I had mentioned that when you are pitching for money, talk about the business and the money, not you were almost busy selling the product to us. So that's why you didn't really get the things that could make someone enticing to invest in your product or to invest in your brand. So it's just from me to you. Don't take it at heart. Go back to practice. And if I ask how many of you checked back the pitch for last retreat, none of you could. Because if you had, okay, you had, and you heard all the comments we give at that time. So if you had looked back at those times, you could have at least put those ones into practice. So please, I wish us all the best, and please make use of your phone. There are a lot of pitch videos online. So go online, learn and learn and learn. We need to win big money. Thank you very much.
Having said that, we give you the results. As I said, each of us scored you over 100, then we added and then divided it by 3. And I had said that in order to win any of the first, second, or third, you had to have at least 50%. And so for this pitch deck, Ginika Lois has a total of 29.4 points. Glory Thomas has a total of 40 points. While Joshua Whiskey has a total of 41.4 points. So we will not give anybody either the first, second, or third prize, but we will give Glory and Joshua the consolation prize of 20,000 each. Congratulations. We hope that the next time you have to pitch, you will do a much better job of pitching and will win the grand prize. God bless you. Thank you.
Please, can we clap again for our judges? We have excellent judges. I'll call on the secretary for announcement. Bro Michael.